This video is going to show you how Ephesoft Transact can work with an RPA tool like Automation Anywhere. This scenario is going to be focused on tax processing. So I have a company, Ripton Tax Services, and they have a web portal for their clients. So what I'm going to do is log in as a client. All right, so now that I'm logged in, I've got some different account information that I can browse to. So I'm going to choose My Files. And this takes me to my particular area where I can see any files that I've already uploaded. I can check on the status of different things, or I can also provide some additional files if I need to send something over to Ripton. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add File and then select this K1 document here. And then I can include a little note if I want to. And then send that off. So what happens now is that there's an Automation Anywhere bot that's actually monitoring this web portal, and I can refresh this real quick. So what the client sees is that they've just added another document to their online file cabinet, but really what's happening behind the scenes is that bot is now kicking in, and it's actually going to interact with Ephesoft Transact. So let me jump over to my server and show you what's happening behind the scenes. So what's happening now is that the bot will see that file come in, it will download it and then send it over to the Ephesoft Transact server for capture processing. And if I refresh my system here, you can see that we have a new batch that came in. This is that K1 that was uploaded through the portal. And then in a moment here, this will continue on. But what's happening is that Ephesoft Transact is now making sure that the classification was correct, making sure that it actually is a K1. It's also doing any data extraction that may be required for a K1 form. What happens next is that Ephesoft is going to export all of that data that it extracted and then send it back to the Automation Anywhere bot. From there, the bot can really do anything that it wants with that information. In this case, we're actually creating a new record or adding to an existing record in the SurePrep software. You can see the bot just actually opened up the export file that we created, and then it's also going to trigger an email alert to whatever account is assigned for that particular client. So you can also see here that we actually opened up Outlook automatically, and I'll show you that message in a moment. And so I can make this a little bit larger, and you can see that we have a new email that came through. And now you can see we even get a little message on the server that lets us know that our bot has finished this particular scenario. And here you can see the email message just alerting the accountant that a new document was uploaded to his client's filing cabinet. It's also going to include all of the data that Ephesoft extracted. So you can see all of those index fields that were pulled out right here. And then we're also going to include the actual file that was uploaded as an attachment. That way they can quickly just scan this and look at it if they need to, or they can simply just look at this message and then continue on from there. So this is just one example of how you can use Ephesoft Transact and Automation Anywhere. It does not need to be K1s. It can really be any type of document, whether it's invoices, it's resumes, HR documentation, really anything can be processed through the Ephesoft Transact platform, and then combine that with an RPA tool like Automation Anywhere. The last thing that I wanted to show you is how I configured Automation Anywhere to run this particular bot. So to give you a look as to what I'm using behind the scenes on the Automation Anywhere platform, let me show you the task that I've created. So right now I'm running the Automation Anywhere Community Edition, and I've got some different tasks in here. So this one, the Ripton Tax Services, is the one that I've configured to run that demo that you just saw. And it's a pretty straightforward, simple task, but basically what's happening is when a document gets uploaded to that portal, it goes to a certain location. The robot sees that. It then will take that file, copy it to a different directory that's being monitored by Ephesoft Transact. From there, Ephesoft Transact runs it through its workflow, including that classification and data extraction. And then Ephesoft Transact will export a CSV file. Once that happens, the bot sees that exported file. It'll then parse through it. It'll grab all of the particular information it needs, assign those data elements to different variables, And that's what you can see here as it's stepping through that Excel sheet. And then it's going to create an email based on a template that I've defined, again, using those variables. So you can see that right here in my send email parameter, I have all my different variables defined. So anything that's found will be updated automatically. And then from there, it basically will clean up any files that it was using, and then open up Outlook just to show you that here's that new email message that was delivered, along with a message just telling you that the bot has finished for this particular task. So that concludes our demo, and hopefully this video gave you a sense of how you can strengthen your automation tasks through the use of adding Ephesoft Transact to a platform like Automation Anywhere. Thanks for watching.